What up, peeps? It's good to see you again. It's Richard here, and today I'm going to be checking out probably the first or one of the first few 200 watt temperature control device that was released quite a while back. And Vapempire Malaysia sent me one for the purpose of this review. So thank you very much, Makasih Vapempire Malaysia, which they are retailing for 360 ringgit. I'm going to leave links in the description box below as usual to guide you as to where you can go get one, and right here as well. What I really do like about this device, this 200 watt device, is that it's very interesting. The moment you take an atomizer, you screw it on, it will automatically detect the kind of build that you're using. Either you're on temperature control or power mode. That's the beauty of it. It saves you the hassle of having to get into the settings menu, readjust everything again. So convenience at its best. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and check out the 200 watt box mod SnowWolf by Asmodus. The SnowWolf 200 watt device by Asmodus. And to save time a little bit, guys, what I'm going to do is leave some specs and safety features of the device here on the screen, and you can have a look at it. So besides the auto detect for either temperature or power mode, two things that I've noticed for this is that one, this 200 watt device actually works on pulse width modulation, or what they call also pulse frequency modulation. When you set it anywhere between 150 to 200 watts, that means anywhere between that range, this thing is going to fire in pulse mode, and it's going to sound like that, okay? It's on pulse mode, so don't panic, okay? The other thing that I've noticed about this device as well is when I put in a pair of fresh batteries, the power that I get out of it with a certain setting that I've, let's say, put in, it's quite strong. And once the battery starts to drain, the strength gets weaker. So what I do is, with a pair of fresh batteries in it, I set the setting, a little bit lower, whether it be temperature or power mode, and then as the battery drains out, and I increase the temperature or the power mode. But it works consistently, it works absolutely fine. Alright, without wasting any more time, guys, let's get into the close-ups. Let's check this baby out, SnowWolf 200 watt device. Come back, we're going to vape on it, and I'm going to leave you with my 2 cents worth. Catch you in a bit. Time to do a little bit of unboxing here with our SnowWolf 200 watt temperature control device, which is printed right here, and of course a picture of the wolf right on top there, graphic, and nothing on the sides. At the back you've got some specifications about the SnowWolf 200 watt device, more good stuff written about the device here, also certification markings right at the back there. Lift off the cover and you have your warranty card from Asmodus Distribution in there. This is a 30-day warranty agreement, some terms and conditions of things that it covers and things that it doesn't, okay? At the back you have your QR code with a website to asmodus.com. That aside, you have right here in the box the bad boy. And of course it's got a plastic sticker right on top of the black surface to protect the surface there on both sides. All you got to do is just peel it off once you've bought it. At the back as well, just peel off the sticker, and you have it nice, shiny and black right on top, which can be a bit of a fingerprint magnet actually. All you got to do is just press your finger down. As you can see, it's gotten a fingerprint. So if you have a lot of your paw marks all over it, then it can be quite a fingerprint magnet. There you go. Alright, so otherwise it's pretty nice and sleek there, and you can see your display right on top here. SnowWolf 200 watt engraved here. This is made of stainless steel, and right at the back you've got all your battery vent holes there. Here you have your buttons, firing button, plus, and it's got a little engraving, plus and minus here. So you've got plus and minus increment and decrement buttons there, and right on top here you have your 510. Your pin is spring loaded. Just let me test it out and see with a little screwdriver. It's spring loaded, but it's a little bit hard, it's got some tension on it. So it's made of brass, your 510 pin, but at the sides here your threadings are in stainless steel, so that's good. Okay, to install the battery, all you got to do is just find this little notch here, put your fingernail on it, and just pull it up, and it brings out the battery cover with 2 magnets on each corner. Nice and big magnets, and it sticks very well. Very nice. Alright, every time just put it in, goes in. Okay, no loose edges, just a little bit, as you can hear the sound. Very little. Okay, but otherwise it's nice. Okay, so to install your batteries, just check it out inside here. You've got battery markings, minus, plus, and on top here you've got plus, as you can see, and minus. So it tells you which end goes in first. You have a little ribbon here for you to tug, so your batteries come out easily. You don't have to dig with your finger. Magnets here, battery vent holes at the sides. You've got 2 Phillips screws here, 3 altogether to hold on this top piece to cover up the chipboard inside. And talking about chipboard, this device uses their own proprietary chipboard. You want to get 2 batteries because this is in series. You want to get 2 batteries married together, which means wherever you go, these 2 batteries go with the SnowWolf. And what I did was I've labeled it. It's always a good idea to do that. SnowWolf 2, SnowWolf 1. So label your batteries. I even got the date when I purchased these 2 batteries. Okay, they're brand new. IMR 18650. Always use good quality high drain batteries. Okay, 25 amps to 30 amps or above. High drain batteries, marry them together so that they will charge together as a pair, okay, and also discharge as a pair as well. So basically these 2 batteries are only meant for this mod and nothing else. Okay, put in your batteries, positive on top, negative at the bottom. So there goes 1 battery, and then flip this over and you have negative on top, positive at the bottom. So that's your positive, and in it goes. Alright, Lycemo, SnowWolf. So after that, make sure the edge is at the bottom, put it in, and that's it. Click 5 times to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it shows you Lycemo, SnowWolf, and it goes into your display right there. As you can see, right on top you have your resistance, your voltage, your temperature, battery indicator on the left, 33.1 watts. Alright, and when you don't have an atomizer in there, it shows 000 ohms, 000 volts, and that's your temperature. So the moment you screw in a atomizer, this will automatically, detects and change to either temperature or power mode in volts. Okay, turn it on and off. Of course, it's 5 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes Asmodus and it turns off. Okay, so it goes off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on Lycemo, SnowWolf, and the display itself. To lock the device, press the firing button and the plus button together. System locked. Press it together again. System unlock. And it goes back into your display, and your device will go on standby after 30 seconds, and after 30 minutes it automatically switches off. Let's say I don't know if this is temperature or power. Turn it on and it goes on temperature. Fire it. That means it automatically detects and it's in temperature mode. That means I've got a nickel build in there. This takes Kenthal and nickel builds. Okay, so to adjust my settings, if I want to adjust my temperature or my wattage, all I got to do is just press the up and down button together. You see the watts blinking? So I can adjust up or down. Once that's done, press it again, and you can see the Fahrenheit is blinking, so I can actually adjust my temperature. Okay. Up, down, or up. Okay, so once that's done, you can fire it. okay? But one strange thing that I find about this is I want to adjust my wattage. Okay? 33 watts. Once I'm done with it, I click the fire button and it's 33 watts. And it's 384 degrees Fahrenheit. If I want to change my temperature, okay, click up and down button together. You see how 33 changes to 33.2 right now? See? Okay, let's see, I set it to 30 again. And I click it. So it's 33 watts. Okay? To change my temperature, it goes to 33.1. And then 379, 380, 381. Alright, let's say I set it to 380. I'll switch it back off. So now I can fire it, but it's at 33.1. So I can never get it down to the dot like 33. So it's always a 0.1 difference. Same thing with the temperature as well. Once I click it, it goes into, let's say I set it back to 33. And that's it. It goes to 381. It'll never be on 380 degrees. Okay, so that's the only drawback, that you can never get it smack on the dot. But then again, it's not a big deal because it's just a 0.1 difference. Alright, so that's it. To adjust the temperature control, you have to be using a nickel build. Otherwise, you know, it will only adjust on power mode, and that's it. Right? So let's say I want to use it on a atomizer with power mode. I just screw it on, hit the fire button, new coil, new atomizer, yes, and once I fire it, automatically changes to power mode. It says power, yeah. So this is a Kenthal build in there. So basically just that. If you try to set it, pressing the up and down button, it won't go to temperature, you see. It'll just keep increasing or decreasing the watts. That's about it. But unless you put a nickel build in there, then it'll change it. With the SnowWolf, you will get your 200 watts, no less. With the exception, of course, if you're firing it between 150 to 200 watts, you still get your 200, but it's going to be on pulse mode. And what they call pulse width modulation or pulse frequency modulation is going to go. I love the sound effect I'm making. Anyway, this device is also very handy if you're doing builds that requires very high wattages, okay, on power mode. Except on temperature control, what you'll be getting maximum is 70 watts. Okay. Pretty nice device. I've enjoyed using it, to be honest, you know, because of the auto detect function that you have in there. Very handy, especially when you've got a couple of atomizers around. Sometimes you forget which one is nickel, which one is Kenthal. Just screw it on and it'll tell you whether you're on temperature or power mode. Okay, so that's very convenient. Looks good with the black and stainless steel combination here. Really, I like it. Hits very hard. And like I said, the two fresh batteries that you put in, you might want to lower your settings a bit, and then once it starts to drain off, bring it up again. Few things to note, or some of you want to call it a con, is that this thing is not light in your pocket. Okay, it weighs a hefty 230 grams. Black mirror surface is a fingerprint magnet, leaves it, you know, with fingerprints all over, especially when you're sweaty as well, you know, all the marks get onto it. But otherwise it looks really sleek, you know. Power adjustments, as you've seen in the close-ups, you can never get it smack on the dot. Let's say you want 50 watts, and then the minute you start adjusting it, it goes to 50.1 or 49.9. Same, you know, likewise with the temperature setting as well. You can, there's always a 0.1 difference, but it's not a big deal, all right? So that's basically about it, the SnowWolf. And as I mentioned earlier on, Vapempire outlets have it restocked again, so it must be pretty popular. A lot of people want to get their hands on it. And if you want to get one, I also heard that there will be a red version, as in the color for the panel here. It's going to be in red, so it depends whether you want it in red or black, but I think black is very, very sleek. It's in stock right now for 360 ringgit in the US and other parts of the world. No problem at all. I think you can get one very easily. So that's the SnowWolf 200 watt device for you by Asmodus. One more vape and we'll call it a wrap. Until I talk to you again, thank you so much for watching once again. Let the good times roll. Bye for now. God bless.